Switzerland has one of the most advanced and highly developed mixed economies in the world. It is consistently ranked among the top countries in the world in terms of economic competitiveness, innovation, and quality of life. Switzerland is a landlocked country, which means that it does not have direct access to the sea. This makes it more difficult and expensive for Swiss businesses to export and import goods. Switzerland has one of the highest costs of living in the world. This can make it difficult for businesses to attract and retain employees and can also reduce consumer spending. In the 2023 Numbeo Cost of Living Index, Switzerland is ranked as the third most expensive country in the world, behind only Bermuda and Iceland. Switzerland has an aging population, which is leading to a shrinking workforce and increasing pressures on the social security system. But despite all this, the Swiss economy is characterized by a high level of productivity, a low unemployment rate, and a stable currency. In 2022, the Swiss unemployment rate was 4.8%, and the Swiss franc was one of the strongest currencies in the world. The reason Swiss economy has become such a highly developed country despite of the disadvantages it faces, is due to one important factor, and that is trust. Whether it is buying some groceries, making a purchase for a car, and most importantly opening a bank account, trust is such a factor that every business or company must provide to get customers, but Switzerland take this factor more seriously as a country, especially when it comes to its banking sector. Before going deep into this, let's first understand the Swiss economy. Switzerland is known for its high-quality local products, which are prized for their craftsmanship, innovation, and sustainability. Some of the most iconic Swiss products include Swiss watches, Swiss chocolates, Swiss cheese, and Swiss knife. In easy words, just add the word Swiss, and the product will be an image of quality. Despite of not having high-value resources like oil and gas, Swiss people know how to embrace quality despite of limited natural resources. Switzerland spends a significant amount of money on education and research and development, R&D, each year. In 2021, Switzerland spent Swiss francs 6.6 billion on education and Swiss francs 24.6 billion on R&D. This represents 13.5% of total government expenditure on education and 4.3% of GDP on R&D. Switzerland's high investment in education has resulted in a highly skilled workforce. Over half of the Swiss population has a tertiary education qualification, which is one of the highest rates in the world. This highly skilled workforce is essential for Switzerland's high-tech economy, which relies on innovation and creativity. As a result of its investment in education, Switzerland has a strong economy. In 2022, Switzerland's GDP per capita was $91,130, which is one of the highest in the world. Other than education, agriculture and pharmaceutical play an important role in the Swiss economy. Agriculture contributes directly to the Swiss economy through the production and sale of agricultural products. In 2022, agriculture accounted for 1.1% of Swiss GDP and employed around 2.5% of the Swiss workforce. The pharmaceutical industry is one of the most important sectors of the Swiss economy. In 2022, the pharmaceutical industry accounted for 3.5% of Swiss GDP and employed around 65,000 people. Political stability is essential for economic growth and prosperity. It creates a predictable environment for businesses to invest and operate, and it encourages consumers to spend. Switzerland is a good example of how political stability can lead to economic success. Switzerland has a long history of political stability, and it is one of the most prosperous countries in the world. The Swiss government is stable and efficient, and it provides a supportive environment for businesses. As a result, the Swiss economy is highly competitive and innovative. Whereas Venezuela is a country that has suffered from political instability in recent years. The Venezuelan government has been plagued by corruption and mismanagement, and the country has experienced a severe economic crisis. The Venezuelan economy has shrunk by more than 70% in recent years, and millions of Venezuelans have fled the country in search of a better life. Having a small population can help the Swiss economy in a number of ways. First, it reduces government spending on public services, freeing up resources for other investments. Second, it leads to higher productivity, as businesses face less competition for resources. Third, it allows for greater specialization in high-value goods and services. Switzerland's decision to stay outside the European Union, EU, has a number of benefits for its economy. Switzerland has greater economic flexibility to pursue its own policies, regulatory autonomy to set its own standards, and access to global markets through free trade agreements. Switzerland also retains tax sovereignty and political neutrality. These factors contribute to Switzerland's prosperity and competitiveness. Banking is one of the most important sectors of the Swiss economy, accounting for 6.3% of GDP and employing 200,000 people in 2022. Swiss banks are known for their stability, security, and discretion, which has made Switzerland a major global center for banking and financial services. Swiss banks play a key role in attracting foreign investment, financing Swiss trade, and providing wealth management services. In 2022, foreign assets under management by Swiss banks amounted to $9 trillion, and Swiss banks provided $1.4 trillion in trade financing. Swiss banks also managed $9.2 trillion in wealth assets in 2022. Swiss banks are set apart from other banks by their stability, security, and discretion. Switzerland has a long history of political and economic stability, and its banking system is subject to strict regulation. Swiss banks are also required to protect the confidentiality of their clients' information, making them a popular destination for wealthy individuals and businesses looking to protect their assets. Swiss banking is controversial due to its tradition of banking secrecy, historical ties to Nazi Germany, role in tax evasion and money laundering, and high fees and charges. Banking secrecy has allowed wealthy individuals and businesses to hide their assets from tax authorities and other creditors, but it has also been criticized for facilitating financial crimes. Swiss banks have also been accused of being involved in money laundering, the process of making illegally gained proceeds appear legal. In addition, Swiss banks typically charge high fees and charges to their clients, and their financial products are often complex and opaque. Switzerland has a strong and diversified economy, with a focus on high-value goods and services. The country has a number of key industries, including watches, pharmaceuticals, banking, and tourism. These industries are all supported by a highly skilled workforce and a stable political environment. The Swiss economy has performed well in recent years, with low unemployment and strong economic growth. However, the economy faces a number of challenges in the years to come, including an aging population, high healthcare costs, and increasing international competition.